a mid to late game draft in game number 2 with a little bit of insurance, but this time they're kind of being a little bit more risky, right? They're going to try and be aggressive early, and this is where I think Restart is going to shine, especially on this Lunox. It looks like Cyrie has swapped, though. This is going to be a Lunox in the mid.
Continue the reign here with a full sweep of their opponents.
Hey, the higher you climb up that ladder for the NACT fall season, the colder it gets, and I hope both sides brought some jackets. Godspeed, this is their chance to take this series and turn it back around. If CLOUD9 finds victory here, they'll close it out with a clean sweep and knock them down to the lower bracket. Maybe that's what Godspeed's going for, but we know these teams are all fighting at a high caliber.
Oh, already expending that flicker is Restart. Best player in a little bit of trouble. Shiro coming up from the side, has the alpha charge. Tempest of Blades is out, trying to put the damage out. Shiro finding that space between him and Best player, who narrowly was able almost to find a kill. Luckily, no team took a death just yet, but we were already talking about those early rotations coming from the side of Godspeed. Joybaj takes a bit of damage from Basic, who is not worried for his lane just yet.
Yeah, not worried at all. Now, we mentioned Cloud9's composition. It's a little different than what we've seen in game number 1 and game number 2. This time around, they have a very early game priority, right? They're going to focus on trying to get these aggressive kills. We got to see him play a little bit more passive in game number 1 and 2. Maybe Godspeed, this is what they're looking for, to be able to change up their strategy and find an advantage.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't even realize it's Nats on the Cho here, so it's not going to be Cold World, but I think Nats is going to be just as lethal on that Cho. You can see here right now 3 members of Godspeed trying to chase down Cold World, but I mean, we talked about it. Gatakacha is so tanky, so resilient in a lot of these fights. Joybaj putting the damage on the Mark Cutie. Is it going to be enough? Divine looking for an angle here. Shiro here, while Best player perched up, looking for an angle to come in. Shiro finds the first turtle. So good start for the side of Godspeed. No deaths just yet, and finding themselves an objective.
Yeah, able to find something to work in their favor, and that's what we've been looking for. Hopefully they can keep that momentum in their favor. Best player, he didn't even go in for that objective. He did have his Tempest of Blades as well.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to, with them not taking this first turtle, he's trying to punish Godspeed by going in. He's already taken 3 minions from Godspeed in his jungle right now. Do have the Avatar of the Guardian used by Cold World defensively to get himself out of that fight. Now it's Godspeed looking for the invade onto that. Basic's gonna back up all the way to his tier 2 tower as Cold World coming in, trying to put the pressure on. They're not gonna be able to get this tower just yet. Ooh, Nats goes in, finds the way of the dragon. A big pop-up by them. Joybaj finds a kill onto Mark Cutie. It is chaos in the jungle right now. Tempest of Blades is out. Best player with a hair of health, able to find an escape with that Tempest of Blades.
Beautiful start for Godspeed. Even though they don't have the dive-oriented composition, their team shines when it comes to team fights, as you see them all grouping together, and they're doing just that, outscaling and outbeating Cloud9 when it comes to the 5v5 engagements. As we are seeing some of the items on the board, both teams trying to get to these core items ahead of the others. It's only a 1 kill difference, though, but a turtle onto the side of Godspeed to kind of help them toward their core items. So far, though, I feel like Godspeed's doing a really great job on putting on that early game pressure.
Oh, Mark Cutie able to squeeze his way through. Avatar of the Guardian comes out, and Mark Cutie goes down. That was an IMU Avatar of the Guardian. Now, the rest of Cloud9 looking to make them punished. Basic finds a kill with that crossbow of Tang, and down goes Cold World. 1-3 in favor of Godspeed, who have found new life in this game 3. Nats comes in, looking for the way of the dragon. The team is powerless to help. Tempest of Blades is out. Best player finds the kill onto Shiro. Then another onto Joybaj. Divine looking to try to get an escape here. Is not able to find his tower. That is a triple for Best player.
And that is something you can't pick up overnight. The synergy to be able to turn that back around from Cloud9, starting with the setup with the Way of the Dragon from Nats to go ahead and catch up on Cyrie. And then Best player rushing in with the Tempest of Blades to take him down. Not only able to take the turtle, but take 3 kills on top of that. Now taking advantage of the scoreboard, leading the way 5-3, and may be able to take a turret on top of that. You see in both tier 3s on the top side and the bot side, down to about 15% HP.
Yeah, it's just crazy how Nact is able to find the angle, get in, find the way of the dragon onto Shiro, shuts him down. Oh, Mark Cutie actually finds himself on the wrong end of an IMU Avatar the Guardian. Speaking of Shiro here, looking to create some distance here, putting the damage onto Nats there. Oh, best player perched up with that Finch pose, decides against going in.
I'm just looking at Joyboz's camera right now. Even though his team is slightly behind, that man has the biggest smile out of any player this NACT fall season. You can tell he's confident. You can tell he's having a blast.
Ooh, Shiro actually finds Nats. Are they going to be able to find the kill? He does. Temple of Blades is out, though. Shiro in trouble here, connecting his swords. Best player finds another kill on his belt. 4-0 right now.
Highest kills in the game, possibly more in climbing. Godspeed need to be careful. They're not too far behind in kills, though. 5-6 so far.
Ooh, we have a gig engagement here. Restart finds a kill on to Mark Cutie. They really are able to punish Mark Cutie right now. Crossbow of Tang, Basic finds a kill on to Joybaz. He's able to find these crossbow of Tangs very early and find kills, especially for a hero like Wanwan, who takes some time, takes some items to actually come online.
Yeah, and you know, that's definitely going to kind of foreshadow what we'll be expecting toward that mid to late game if he's already able to find those weakness points this early on within that 17-minute mark. But right now, able to take another turtle under their belt, 2 turtles to 1 up against Godspeed, working in Cloud9's favor, and now on the board, leading by 4,000 kills. Hawk's Claws, Berserker's Fury, picked up by best player for some sustainability, for some crit damage as well. Looking on the other side, though, when it comes to the ADCs, 4,000 gold for Restart, for Cyrie, which is the Valentina in the gold lane, 3,800 gold, which is very short compared to Basic at the 5,800.
Ooh, and we're already at the point where Godspeed is just replying to the pushing potential coming out from Cloud9. Another Way of the Dragon latches on, finds a kill onto Divine. Cyrie looking for an escape. Look at the dive coming from best player. Avatar the Guardian comes in as well. Basic finds a kill onto 2 members. That is 4 down for the side of Godspeed. It's just Shiro alone against 4 members of Cloud9, and they make easy pickings of him.
Easy pickings, clean up on aisle 9. Cloud9 able to find 4 members of Godspeed now. Should be able to take the tier 2 in the mid lane as well. They already took the tier 2 on the top side. We just got to kind of put some highlight on the best player right now, right? On this Ling. He's been very effective. It's been a while since we've seen a Ling kind of get a lot of kills, especially in the early game. We're only 8 minutes in. And he's officially put up that bridge to be able to make that advantage.
Yeah, and I want to say it's due in part to the setting that's coming out from Nats and Cold World. You have Nats comes in, finds a Way of the Dragon. Cold World immediately tunes up the band for that Avatar the Guardian. Meanwhile, you have the Tempest of Blades from best player. It's like they're living in the same house or something and know each other's moves and how they're supposed to be synergizing with this. It is unmistakable for some of these engagements. They're making the most use of this Cho to isolate that one member. There goes Naps, another Avatar the Guardian. You see, Avatar the Guardian comes out. Are we going to have a Tempest of Blades coming in here as well? They don't even need it, as Basic's going to be able to clean up the job. Godspeed running for the hills. Are going to be able to make it to their tower. In comes Joybaz with a wild charge. They turn it around, looking to put the damage on. Mark Cutie still finds a kill. Best player finds one. Tempest of Blades is out, makes short work of Restart, and that is a complete team wipe for Godspeed, and quite possibly the final push.
Oh yeah, that's for sure game. I mean, Shiro, he's back and now he has to clear out these minions. He may actually be able to do it, but he has to clear them down.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and CC him down. He does have the crown to be able to negate some of that damage, but he goes down very quickly. Top high ground is down. Now you can see best player try to put some damage onto that bottom one. Does not have the minion strength to do it. And Godspeed have a momentary reprieve.
Yeah, they're able to kind of push them back for who knows how long, though, because Cloud9 is in a very good stance to be able to get another early finish. We got to see them have an 11-minute finish for game number 1, but looks like they're trying to beat that record.
Ooh, we do have tempo away from that. It still finds the kill onto restart in front of 2 of their members. Syri next on the chopping block. He has the taste for blood. Run for the hills. Godspeed backed up into their tower, their last high ground tower as well. Minions forcing their way in. As you can see, the flank coming from Cloud9. Divine in trouble. Shiro using that alpha charge. Is it going to be enough?
Ooh.
Basic finds a kill onto Shiro. This might be it. Divine gonna get that healing from his first ability. Minions are now at the core. We do have the brilliance coming out, but it's not enough to save restart from Nact. And ladies and gentlemen, a clean sweep for a dominant Cloud9.
Look at that, just in time for dinner. I think G the Ico just finished the steak for Cloud9. As you see, a lot of high fives. Look at Basic.